Hello, loves, and welcome back to Anointed Crown Tarot. I appreciate you for tuning in. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe. We are going to be doing this every week, babies. So if you want to stay up to date, that's the best way to do that. All of a sudden forgot how to shuffle. Tonight we are going to be doing a love reading for my earth sign babies. We're going to talk about the person that is on your mind, okay? As always with collectives, take it with a grain of salt. If it don't resonate, don't force it. If it don't apply, let it fly. You feel me? I do post collectives on all of my other social media platforms, such as Facebook, Instagram, Threads. I will link all of that in the description at the bottom of the video so that you know exactly where to follow me. Also, keep in mind, getting a personal reading is always the way to know exactly what energy is yours. And I'll book that, not book, but I'll link that information at the bottom as well. I don't know what the hell I be doing sometimes. Okay, so this is my love reading for my earth signs. So again, we're going to talk about the person that is on your mind. We're going to go over their feelings, your feelings, you know, their intentions and their next actions. And even talk about the connection a little bit itself. All right, so for my Capricorn, my Taurus, and my Virgo, this is for you, babies. My Capricorns, my Taurus, and my Virgos. All right, so for the person that is on your mind, let's see how they feel about you. Got the Moon first. Hierophant. Okay, all the cards keep flipping upwards, like up on my chest. Heart chakra, maybe. So we got the Moon, the Hierophant, Justice card, and the Page of Swords. The person on your mind, Earth signs, they're definitely hiding something from you with the Moon here. And of course, the first thing is going to be their feelings. That's the first thing I hear. But I feel like they're hiding more than their feelings. I feel like they're hiding a little bit more. With the Hierophant following the Moon, they could be either hiding the fact that they possibly were dealing with or in a relationship with somebody else, or they could be hiding the fact that they want to be in a relationship with you. Like they see commitment, they see something, you know, long-term in you possibly. Something traditional, you know, like your traditional role. With the Justice card here, I'm going to say they want to, there's an apology that they owe you, but followed by that Page of Swords, this person's communication style is very immature. Like they don't really know how to communicate their feelings. They can't really get their words together. As much as they may be thinking, hey, I may owe this person an apology. They don't know how to communicate it though. They don't know how else do they feel, Spirit? Another page. Yeah, somebody here, they lack emotional maturity. Like you know how some people, they think that, just because you're grown, like, just because you're an adult, it doesn't make you grown. You feel me? Like that's kind of like them. Like they're grown, they're an adult, but their mindset childish as hell. Let's see what else is here. How else do they feel, Spirit? How else do they feel about my earth signs? Okay. You see how that just fell out like that? Okay. All right. So this is how they view you. And then look. 4 wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we're going to say that this person is hiding the fact that they actually wanted or want a relationship with you. They know that they owe you some sort of apology. And it's like they want to come forward and have a conversation with you about everything that's been kind of going on in their life. But they don't know how to. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to talk to you. They don't know how to communicate. I think they're intimidated by you with this Empress here. They see you as very nurturing. Basically, with your shit together. They see you as very abundant. You could be an earth sign too. Well, you are an earth sign. We're doing earth sign readings, right? I forgot. Split the deck. Look at that. Let's see how else they feel about you. How else do they feel about earth signs? How else do they feel, Spirit? Okay, this person got some feelings for you, and these feelings are overwhelming them. Like they've been burying these feelings, but those feelings, see how this cup is like overflowing? Basically what's happening right now is their feelings are just, it's starting to pour. They can't hold it in any longer. They're really struggling with doing that, which is probably why they want to come towards you and talk to you. But let's see. This person may be in love with you, earth signs, for real, for real. They may be in love with you. Who are y'all dealing with? Who you got all in love with you? How else do they feel, Spirit? How else does this person feel about earth signs? Look! Oh my gosh. Yeah, somebody really loves you, and that's so sweet, but they're immature, unfortunately. They're immature. They lack the capacity to communicate their feelings, and probably the capacity to just mentally, what do I want to say here? They lack the capacity to control their thoughts, their mind in regards to how they feel. Like this person has probably even tried to convince themselves that they don't feel the way that they do, but deep down, that's how they feel. You feel me? That's how they feel. This person, you make this person happy. Like you bring them fulfillment in all aspects of their life. Emotional, spiritual, mental. Like this person ain't never been loved the way that you love them. That's what I just heard. This person has never been loved the way that you love them. How else do they feel about earth signs? Okay, we got some sort of conflict here with the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here, Spirit? The Five of Swords here with the Star. This person wants to... They want to do the necessary work that they need to do on themselves and heal so that, one, they can get out of their head about it. That's what they want. They want to get out of their head about it. They want to kind of stop fighting with themselves. But it's like, it's a tussle between the heart and the mind, because the heart is feeling one thing, but the mind is like, nah, this ain't it. That ain't how I feel. There's no way. I don't ever feel like that about nobody. That's the energy that I'm getting. Tell me more, Spirit. Ace of Wands. There's a lot of passion between you and this person, and this person literally wants to approach you. They want to approach you and ignite some sort of like basically passionate new beginning with you, but at the same time, I'm getting with these pages here, I'm getting like a little bit of an immature energy. Like they might try to approach you on some surface level sexual shit, right? But you're the Empress, baby. You want more than that. You want and you are deserving of more than that. But and it doesn't mean that they don't want that, because here you got the Ten of Cups, you got this Justice, this Hierophant, this Ace of Cups, but like I said, they're immature, so they don't know how to approach you in that manner. I don't think they've ever had anything with anyone that was beyond surface level, or they might be the type of person that confuses lust with love. And that might be also the case here. They're thinking that, oh no, maybe I don't love her or him. Maybe it's just lust. Let's see what else is here. How else do they feel, Spirit? How else do they feel? Look at that. Nah. Let's stop playing, first of all. Let's stop playing. So we started with the Moon and the Hierophant. We got the Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, this Justice card, the Ace of Wands, the Star. But this right here, come on. This is what this person wants to be. This is what they want to be with you. They're trying to match your energy. They're trying to get their shit together so that they can do this and even approach you with this and have this. That's what they're trying to do. Excuse my cards. I jacked them all up. That's how they feel. I don't think we need to dig any deeper into that. Like, this person clearly has emotional, deep, intimate, emotional, and overwhelming feelings for you. Like I said, this person may genuinely just be in love with you. Let's see. Whoever this person is that's on your mind, let's see how you feel about them. Let's see. How does Earth signs feel about the person that's on their mind, Spirit? How does Earth signs feel about the person? How does Earth signs feel about the person that's on their mind? How do Earth signs feel about the person that's on their mind? What's that? Ooh, not the Queen of Wands in reverse. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so you feel like they're superficial and they just crave attention. You feel like they're insecure. And you also feel like nothing can keep this person's attention for too long. You feel like this person still craves attention from the community. You feel me? They still crave attention from the community. And you feel like, with them, still looking for outside validation, that they're not as confident as they claim that they are. That's what you think. Or as much as they portray. That's what you think about them. What else does Earth signs think about the person on their mind? Let's see here. What else does Earth signs think about the person on their mind? Ooh, not the Nine of Swords. This person might have done something to you, giving you some sort of anxiety, created mental confusion in your life, created some sort of stress in your life. Or, let's say you feel like this person is a little mentally unstable. I'm getting pessimistic vibes too. Let's see. How else does Earth signs feel about the person on their mind? Tell me more with this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit. Tell me more with this Queen of Pentacles. Okay. You feel like they're inconsistent. I get that you feel like with the Knight of Swords here, you feel as if they're inconsistent. They can be a little mentally manipulative. But at the same time, this person kind of feels like home to you. This is the negative stuff. Like, okay, so if this is what you feel right now, this person had to do something to you to put you in this mindset, because they're feeling one way about you and you're over here like, eh. So let's see what else. How else do you feel about this person? See, look, Emperor in reverse. You don't even see them as your perfect match anymore. You don't see them as your perfect match anymore. Uh-oh. We got some imbalances here. What's going on? Tell me more about how earth signs feel about the person on their mind. Okay, I'm dropping cards. Spirit telling me to shuffle again. How does earth signs feel about the person on their mind? You feel like this is a cycle that you need to close out in your life, and like this relationship or connection, situationship, whatever it is possibly done. But at the same time, you feel like there's some sort of unfinished business between the two of y'all. Okay, let's see. How else are you feeling? It sounds like you're ready to let this one go. Like this person did something to you. I'm tired of dropping cards. I know that. And look, another reversal. Manipulative. You feel like they're insensitive, poor coping skills. They lack self-awareness. They lack accountability. Damn. Let's see. Is anything positive going to come out about how you feel about this person? I don't think so, but let's see. I don't think so. I think y'all are like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You've been following your heart, basically, and your heart has led you away from this person, possibly because of this Three of Swords, which is the pain that they've caused you, the hurt that they've caused you, the mental confusion, the betrayal. I'm sorry, Earth babies, y'all feel that way. I feel you though. It looks like this person's still holding on and you just like, nah, that ain't it. That's what it looks like. I want to know what they did. What did they do? Let's see. What did this person do, Spirit? What did this person do to make Earth signs feel the way that they do? What did this person do to Earth signs? What did they do? What did they do to Earth signs? What did they do? I got the Six of Cups with the Ten of Cups here. This person probably went back to a past person. It looks like they might. So there was a situation probably where they were dealing with you and somebody else. Or at some point they decided to go back to a past person, which left you in this Ten of Swords energy. It left you feeling devastated. It left you hurt. Like it left you feeling abandoned and betrayed. What else did they do? I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but what did they do? We got two cards here. We got the Tower. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles. They went and started a new beginning with somebody else, ended in a relationship or connection that they had with you. With this past person. That's what they did to make you feel that way. Damn. That is exactly what they did to make you feel the way that you feel. That is self-explanatory. Let's see. What is this person's intention? What are we at? 19 minutes? What is this person's intentions? What is this person's... Actually, you know what? Let's forget the intentions. I want to know what's going on with them in this third party and why. So, because clearly right now they're feeling a certain way about you. So I would say something didn't work out with that third party. So with that past person, let's see what happened. What happened between them and the past person that they went back to? What happened between them and the past person that they went back to? What happened? What happened, Spirit? We got King of Swords here. What happened when they went back to that past person? Oh, shit. Wait a minute. All right. So we had the Two of Pentacles fall out in reverse with the Sun. Basically, they went back to the past person in this King of Swords energy. In this King of Swords is usually like a player energy. And it looks like that situation was very unstable for them. That situation was unstable for whatever reason. And let's see, the Sun is here. I'm going to say that it impacted their happiness. Look. They weren't happy, and they're not happy. They were not happy, and they're not happy. Well, you made your bed, you lay in it, right? That's the choice that they made. But what I will say is that even though it might have affected you and, you know, created some sort of heartbreak, that person clearly had lessons that they needed to learn there. And the way I look at it is like, let's say even if you and that person were to come together and that person got their shit together, would you want this version of them or that Emperor version of them? You don't want this version. If you're the Empress, you do not want this version of them. Let them learn their lessons wherever the hell they need to learn it. And if by the time they, you know, do whatever growing and healing that they need to do to come back to you, if y'all still in alignment and on the same page and you still want the same thing, sure, go for it. Why not? Everything and everybody is an experience, right? But the way the cards was looking, y'all might have just outgrown the situation altogether. Y'all might have outgrown the situation altogether. What else happened with them in this past person that they went back to, Spirit? What else happened? We got the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords. What else happened with them in this past person? What happened when they went back to this past person? Ten of Swords. So, when they went back to this past person, first of all, they went back in this energy, because this is the energy that they left you in too. This is the energy they were in. This is the energy they went back to their past person in, their player energy. It was unstable as hell. Affected their happiness. They weren't happy. It caused them, you know, anxiety and all other sorts of problems. Probably sleepless nights. It looks like they got betrayed by the person that they went back to. Karma's a boy. That karma, hey. That's what people don't understand. When you play, like, if you played with the feelings of a divine, you know, feminine or masculine, an empress or an emperor, if you play with that person's feelings, karma's gonna get you in the worst way. Especially if that person was genuine with you and they loved you, cared for you, and they showed up for you and gave to you, and all you did was take from them, manipulate them, play games with them. Yeah, of course you're going to end up with this in your next situation. What, you thought you was going to have a happily ever after? No, it does not work that way. All we have on this earth is energy. We have energy. What you put out is what you get back, baby. And they damn sure got it back. The heartbreak that they caused you, somebody else caused it to them. Let's see what their next likely action. Where are we at? 24. We're going to close it out with this one. What are their next likely actions towards you? I don't think y'all care anymore, but what are their next likely actions towards my Earth sign collective? What are their next likely actions, Spirit? Look, they still want to come towards you. They still want to come towards you. But they think you're going to reject them. And more than likely you will. Leaving them devastated. Now you done lost option A and B. Look at you. Look at that. We got 2 here. Look, grieving the loss. We got something underneath here. Now they want to come in and try to be nurturing and sweet and gentle and all that cool stuff. And it looks like you just ain't going to be having it. You ain't going to be having it. Look, then I got the 9 of Swords again on the bottom of the deck. You're not going to be having it. They're going to be stuck. But again, if that's the bed that you make your bed, you lay in it. Those are their, that's what we got for y'all's love reading. We could pull a few oracles just for shits and giggles. But that's pretty much the situation. Let's pull a few oracles. Of course. Remember that Emperor and Empress at the beginning? Of course this is what they want, but it might be a little too late. Too little, too late. Remember that song by JoJo? You know, it's just too little, too late. It's not funny, but it's funny. Because everything in life, man, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. You got to. Look at that. My beautiful divine feminine. Look at you. Just sitting there looking pretty. Alright, Spirit, give me a few oracles. Give me a few oracles for my earth signs. You could have been dealing with an Aquarius. There's the Divine Feminine card again. Something about this summer. This person may try to approach you sometime this summer. Look, between June and August. Look, time is ticking. So this person misses you basically while y'all are apart. So this is a separation message. For sure, for sure. Give me a few more, Spirit, for my earth signs and love. Give me a few more. Look, denying their feelings, denial of connection. Look, this card says too fast, too soon. There's another person involved, not ready for the deep connection, wrong timing, can't or won't commit, afraid of hurting you or themselves. This person's selfish. This person is selfish. Selfish and scary. Give me a few more for my earth sign, Spirit. That might be it, y'all. I mean, that was pretty self-explanatory. Wait, we got one more. Balancing. It says remorseful through actionable change, wants to undo the wrongs and do the right by you. Understanding what you put in, you get out. Karmic justice. What did I tell y'all? Didn't I tell you that, boy? Didn't I tell you that person got karma? I told you they got karma. I ain't even mean to pull that out. Audience opinions. Basically, they was letting other people get in their head about the connection between the two of you, creating some sort of distance between y'all. That's what probably caused them to pull back and go back to their past person, because it was their comfort zone. People was probably in their ear like, well, you've known this person and you know that person's longer, y'all got history, blah blah blah. BS. Let's see if anything else comes out. We got a few here, and we're gonna cap it off with that. Fragmentation of the soul. This person's broken. We know that already. Small offering. This is what they want to offer you, but more than likely you're going to reject it. Rebuilding, what they want to do again, but it's probably not going to happen. And then we got critical juncture. Look, eventually they want to take a big leap of faith, major decisions affecting the outcome, turning points that alter the course of evolution of the connection. They still going to try. They're going to try regardless. Earth signs, that is what I got for y'all tonight. Y'all are funny. That is what I got for y'all tonight. Thank you for watching Anointed Crown Tarot. Again, please subscribe to my channel. And y'all have a beautiful day or night, loves.